What's up guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm actually going to start it off a little bit different by hitting my workout first thing here. I'm going to hit a push day, meaning chest, shoulder, and tricep. Going to walk you guys through a little bit of a commentary, give you some of my tips, some of my pointers here. First thing is first, Ghost Max Tuning Mango Margarita pre-workout. I am sweating my ass off already because I like to drive to the gym with no AC on. That way I can already build up a sweat, get my blood flowing, get my mind right before I actually go into the gym. Best way to take your pre. What's up guys, welcome to my first workout commentary. The first movement is going to be an incline dumbbell bench. The first thing I like to do is as I come back here, I want to pinch my shoulder blades together and pull my shoulders and my traps down. This way every rep I get the best possible chest squeeze at the top of the movement. And I'm actually doing 4 sets of 12 to 15 pause reps, so I'm only using 55 pounds here. Just trying to get the best contraction as possible. The reason I like doing these pause reps, especially on the incline bench, is when I come down, my chest is in that stretch position. So I'm really maximizing my mind-muscle connection with my chest. Also wanted to apologize for my voice before we get deeper into this. I actually bit my lip extremely hard the other day, and I'm still trying to recover from it, and I have a massive sore. So it does kind of sound like I have a speech impairment, so I apologize. Moving on to the second movement of the day, we have the flat barbell bench using about 185 pounds here. My chest was very exhausted after doing those incline pause reps. I also like to retract my scapula as I come back, stay as tight as possible with every rep. I keep that in mind every single rep. As you can see, I have my feet pulled back a little bit, which creates a slight arch in my back. This helps me use a little bit of leg drive with every single one of my reps here. The next movement is actually going to be a superset, which was extremely painful, but I love incorporating supersets into my workouts because 1, I get a really good pump from it, and 2, gets the heart rate up, gets me sweating. So the first part of the superset is going to be 4 sets of 15 on the cable fly. As you can see, I have it slightly above shoulder height. I'm keeping my arms fairly straight here. One thing I like to do is also retract my scapula, pull my traps and my shoulders down, and poke my chest out. And I really focus on squeezing my pecs together with my biceps at the top of each rep. Second half of this superset is going to be the flat dumbbell bench using 60-pound dumbbells here, shooting for 4 sets of 12 to 15. As you can see, keeping my back tight, keeping my traps down, keeping my scapula retracted. Don't have as much of an arch in my back, but my elbows are tucked. Guys, this is super important when you're doing any kind of pressing movement. The more your elbows flare out, the more shoulder pain that you're going to get. Keeping your elbows tucked is also going to help squeeze your chest together at the top of the movement. Next movement is going to be a Viking press. Most gyms do not have these. Iron Heaven is lucky enough to have one. I absolutely love it. You can substitute this for an overhead press. We're going for 3 sets of 10 here. Same mechanics as an overhead press as well, so it's keeping my glutes squeezed to keep my lower back tight and in check, and pushing my head through at the top of each rep here. Next movement is absolute hell. It is 4 sets of 12, 12, 12 on the dumbbell lateral raise. What I mean by 12, 12, 12 is a double drop set, meaning that you're going to do 12 reps, which I'm doing with 20 pounds, doing 12 reps of 17.5, and then 12 reps of 15. I have a slight bend in my arms here, and after every rep, I'm not bringing the dumbbells all the way down to my side. I'm keeping them away from my legs a little bit. That way I'm in constant tension the whole way through each and every rep here. I'm a big advocate of this being really good for shoulder growth, drop sets, and I'm honestly not going super heavy because I don't want to swing around and use momentum every single rep. So I like using lighter weight on lateral raises and really just focusing on the squeeze. Next movement is going to be the rope cable pushdown. This movement's all about kind of just finding your rhythm and what feels best for you. What I like to do is kind of just row the rope back. That way my shoulder blades are retracted, keeping my elbows tight up against my body. I'm having a little bit of elbow flexion at the top of each rep, making sure that I get the best stretch in my tricep. And at the bottom of the movement, I am extending the rope outwards. I'm also choked up a little bit on this rope because it's a little bit too long for my comfort. And that's what she said. Nice, Chad. Next movement is going to be 4 sets of 15 on the cable kickback. I usually like to do this with dumbbells, but I've actually switched over to cables recently to get that constant tension. I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually using no grip on the cable here, making sure that my scapula is retracted. I know I say that for every movement, but it is true for almost every single movement. I'm making sure that to get full extension, I'm kind of turning my wrist in at the top of each one of these reps, and that is going to complete the workout. I hope you guys learned a few tips from me here, and I hope you guys can implement this workout into your plan.
Just finished up with an amazing workout. Just got done with 20 minutes of cardio. I set the incline treadmill on a 10 incline and a 3.7 speed for about 20 minutes. Felt absolutely amazing. I'm still doing cardio about 2 to 3 times a week. Whew. Still out of breath. But if I don't walk out of the gym just like sweating my can off, I really don't feel like I had a productive workout. So I love to sweat. Doing this cardio 2-3 times a week is actually, I think, benefiting me. I think my training sessions have been better. I'm like in better shape overall. So I'm still doing it 2 to 3 times a week. Was down from like 5 to 6. Now we're gonna go get an epic post-workout meal. I'll show you guys what that is. You already know, favorite post-workout meal. How are you? Can I get a burrito bowl, please? And also a cheese quesadilla? Yeah. That's a go. Can I get an extra tortilla on the side too?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then would you like white brown rice?
I'll do brown rice.
Would you like any beans?
No beans and fajita veggies.
And what kind of meat would you like?
Chicken, please. Can I get pico? A little bit of green. And I'll do corn. And that'll be all. Yeah. Just corn. Thank you. On another note, guys, I was kind of nervous to buy these Vapor Maxes, but I honestly really like them. I like them better than my Ultra Boosts. They're super comfortable, and the look of them has actually grown on me a ton. Made it home. I'm going to create the world's most badass quesarito. I got this idea from the food YouTuber Eric the Electric and my buddy Chase. What I ordered is cheese quesadilla, tortilla on the side, and a chicken bowl. I usually get black beans, but I didn't this time around because I wanted to fit in the quesadilla into my macros. I didn't get cheese on the bowl either. So I'm gonna attempt, hopefully not ruin this food, I'm gonna attempt to put this bowl on the quesadillas inside the tortilla and wrap it up. We'll see how this goes. Major key. There is this high chance that I make a mess out of this whole thing. Oh my goodness, that looks freaking bomb. Grab a fork, and I may not put the entire bowl on this, just so I don't make a mess of wrapping it, because I'm not a professional Chipotle burrito wrapper. I'll throw about 3/4 of the bowl on there so I don't have trouble wrapping. Here goes nothing. Guys, I 10 out of 10 recommend doing this. Wow. Guys, little update here. This is absolutely amazing. Words cannot describe how good this is. Yep.
8 hours later.
It is now 9 p.m. Ready to hop into this Q&A. I actually have a ton of questions from you guys. First question is, how long did it take you to recover / get to your normal physique back to after the 10K challenge? This is a funny story actually. So I woke up the next morning from the 10,000 calorie challenge, 188. I started the 10,000 calorie challenge 185, went to bed like 192. That day that I woke up, I actually fasted until 5 p.m. I just wasn't hungry at all. I honestly didn't want to eat food at all. So I did cardio, 45 minutes on the incline treadmill down here in my basement. Did the legs, so burned a ton of calories the day after. And then I just ate chicken salads. I ate my body weight in protein and just ate a bunch of veggies. Woke up the next day, I think 184. So I lost a pound from my original starting weight. I obviously gained a little bit of fat, but my physique was back to normal after like 3, 4, 5 days of like normal eating. I felt like I got that water out of my body, and then my physique was back to normal. Favorite YouTuber slash motivator outside of fitness? Tied between Casey Neistat and Gary Vaynerchuk. Casey is just a super awesome guy. I love his work ethic. I love his style of vlogging. Jesse Wellens also. Jesse Wellens was the first vlogger I ever watched on YouTube, and he's kind of what got me into watching vlogs. I've been watching him since he was actually doing that prank versus prank channel. What size clothes do you wear? Large top, medium bottom, 30 to 32 inch waist. What is your favorite clothing brand? This is a tough one. If I look at my closet upstairs though, I'd honestly have to say Alphalete. I mean, I wear their joggers all the time. I wear like their lifestyle t-shirts all the time. It's between Alphalete and Nike. Those are like the two main brands that I wear. What got you into fitness and how long have you been lifting for? Honestly, I was always just a really skinny kid my whole entire life. I graduated high school when I was 160 pounds. I'm now like 185. I bulked up to like 194 before I started my prep this summer. But I was just always a super skinny kid. As far as lifting goes, I've been lifting for 2 years. I started shortly after I graduated in May of 2016 of high school. Really had no idea what I was doing for almost that whole first year I was lifting. Learned a lot from influencers on YouTube, and that's kind of what pushed me to actually like make it like my lifestyle and like really get into it. But throughout high school, like conditioning for basketball and baseball, I always loved working out, but I never really wanted to get a gym membership or really commit the time to it until I graduated. So just really just changing my body and wanting to not be that skinny dude anymore is what got me into fitness. Best bulking meal. You already know what I'm gonna say. Chipotle. Chipotle, I mean, when I'm peak bulk, when I was like ending my bulk, heading into prep, my Chipotle meal was rice, sometimes double rice, double chicken, black beans, fajita veggies, pico, corn, cheese, and guac with a tortilla on the side. That was like my #1 bulk meal. I would have that post-workout like 5 times a week. How do you get strong? Progressive overload. If you're a natural lifter, progressive overload as well as eating more food is what's gonna overall help you build size. As far as getting strong goes, I try every week. I try to increase the amount of weight that I'm lifting at least by like 5% if I can. I really like to train every set to just about failure and just keep progressively increasing the weight as you continue lifting, and that's what's gonna get you strong and that's what's gonna get you big. Favorite cheat meal. Also, do you like savory or sweet? Favorite cheat meal, that's tough, honestly. I have a lot of cheat meals that I enjoy. I would say I like a mixture of both savory and sweet. If I had to, favorite cheat meal is donuts. Yep, donuts, and I prefer sweet. I don't even know how I was thinking about it. Can you make a video on how to calculate calories / macros and how to best transition from a cut into a lean bulk with minimum fat gain? Yes, I honestly really want to make a video on how to track your macros, how to calculate them, because that's one of the questions that I get the most. As far as transitioning from a cut into a lean bulk, it's very hard. I reverse dieted, I would say 85% successfully for about a month and a half until I got into my lean bulk phase. I obviously gained some fat, but it was not as bad as a rebound as it could have been. But I will go over that in a video very soon. Is 1 kilogram a week good to gain a week? Hey Siri.
I'm here.
1 kilogram to a pound conversion. 2.2 pounds. 2.2 pounds a week is a lot of weight. When I'm on my lean bulk, I generally shoot for half a pound a week. Because if you think about 1 month is 4 weeks, 1 month times 0.5, that's about 2 pounds a month. So 2 pounds a week is a pretty fast bulk. So you're gonna be gaining a lot of fat doing that. If you want to bulk in a short amount of time, but if you're in it for the long run, I really recommend doing a lean bulk over at least 2 years, especially if you're starting lifting 1 or 2 years. Take your time on it. Going into too many deficits is going to limit your genetic maximum. It's going to limit your amount of overall muscle growth that's possible. So I'm shooting for 2 pounds a month right now, trying to minimize that fat gain and maximize lean muscle gain. So 2 pounds a week, that's a little too much. I would try to tone it down a little bit from that. Favorite lifting shoe and favorite outfit for the gym. If I'm gonna go from a performance standpoint, if I'm planning to do cardio that day, I will throw on my Nike Epic React because it is my most comfortable sneaker in my opinion in my collection. I like it better than Ultra Boost, anything I own. If I'm gonna be doing squats, deadlifts, just generally the best lifting shoe for me is Converse. I used to wear Vans to the gym. I liked it, but they kind of slide off my feet and don't really lock down my foot as well. Converse, you can tie them all the way up and they do lock down my foot. They have a thin, flat sole, which is good for like mind-muscle connection and staying stable on the ground. So I really do like my Converse. As far as gym outfit goes, Alphalete joggers I really like because they fit well. Any Alphalete top I love wearing because they fit well. Last question of the night. It's a very good one. How do you stay motivated? Honestly, it's really different for everyone. For me, it's staying busy. Having a schedule, especially like when I'm in school, going to class in the morning, coming back, having a meal, going to work, coming back, training, then doing homework. That's a busy day. Staying busy for me is what keeps me motivated. Having something on my list, having always something to do instead of just laying around at home doing nothing. Having a to-do list, having things to do all the time is what motivates me. Honestly, progress is what motivates me in the gym. If I'm getting stronger, if I'm getting bigger, it drives me, it motivates me, it keeps me going. Friends, support, family, that keeps me motivated. Honestly, like, I just started up my YouTube channel. I'm almost at 400 subscribers. I got 1,000 views on my first video. It's like really nothing special, but for me, that motivates me. All the support that I get from you guys, all the support that I had like when I was competing, just the overall love, the overall relationships that I build, they motivate me to better myself and just keep moving forward. So that is gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys learned a little bit in the workout commentary. Hope you guys learned a little bit in this Q&A. And I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up button and that subscribe button. We'll see you guys in the next one.